Hello, and welcome to this message. This is going to be a timeless reading, so trust that it'll find you when it is meant to, and that you are able to discern what messages are specifically for you. This is a general reading. Let's get straight into it. What do you need to hear right now? And we have Mr. Chunks in the back. Let's see what's coming out. This one, a message of love. Oh, do we have a love reading today? Interesting. Oh, I want to get straight into that and look into some tarot cards, because this was oracle cards. What is this message of love about today? Oh, gee, Louis, I don't know if you saw, we just had a lot jump out. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a love reading. And this is a love reading about someone who's gone through deep heartache. Look at the cards that came out. We have Three of Swords, the traditional heartache card. In this depiction, this lady, can't remember exactly, but something about she was trying to keep a secret, I think, and her husband betrayed her, trying to figure out what she was doing. She killed herself. Maybe I'm completely off. I don't fully remember. But still, this concept of a heartache and a heartbreak that shook you to your core, the tower. Tower moments in our lives are those when we realize that what we believe to be a solid foundation was not one. So we believe that we are safe and sound, and then everything comes crumbling down. That's what the tower is. And with it being the Three of Swords, with the message of love coming out first, I think you've gone through a big breakup. And if you're not feeling this energy, maybe this is not your reading. Don't worry about it. Not every message that I'm gonna do is maybe resonating to you specifically. But what I'm seeing is, someone who lost what they truly believed in. A connection they truly believed in, because we also have we have the Ace of Cups here. You're now finding there's a new hope in love. There is a new start of it. But this was not a fast process, but no, it took you a long time. With the Eight of Wands here in reverse, it took you a long time to process this deep betrayal and pain that you felt in regards to love. I'm just going to put the cards down. But the Ace of Cups here, I'm going to get another card to look into this. But the Ace of Cups is showing me that there seems to be a new way of you feeling your emotions, connecting with people. The Cups are your emotions. The Aces are always new beginnings, new resurgence of something. So I think you're starting to tap into this. The Ace of Cups also reminds me of how we always have unconditional love as a source to regain strength from as well. And you might have gone within to find that strength and that love to rebuild yourself. Yes, that is it. Most definitely. Now, let us find out some more. Okay, so there's been this internal love that had to be rebuilt after external circumstances destroyed a relationship that you truly believed in and that left you heartbroken. And this took a long time for you to get over. Let's see. What else do you need to hear, though, in regards to this? What do you need to hear? The Ten of Coins. Oh my. Look at this. It's so pretty. The Ten of Coins is about reaching material bliss, material satisfaction, completion. The tens are always showing that you've done your work, you've gone through the journey, and you've reached some sort of a threshold, some sort of a home. And the Ten of Coins specifically speaks of your home and building a family. And you can see there's lots of kids around, and there's this elderly man. This card is traditionally depicting some sort of elderly human who is surrounded by animals and kids, and basically they've established themselves, materially speaking, enough in this world to have a house, goods to share with people. Sorry for the quick interruption. We had a wild animal come visit us. It's starting to get dark, so they're coming out. My little boy, I didn't see exactly what it was, but it was some creature. And he's very protective. So we had a quick break there, went to check, we're good. But where were we? The 10 of coins, right? So you were trying to build a family life. You were trying to establish stability in your life. You really, this, again, stability is coming out. What is this? The 7 of coins. Okay. So the 7 of coins here, it's, I think, the Inca tradition shown in the myth from there, or Mayan. I'm not 100% sure. I need to reread, you guys, all the fairy tales about this deck. But the 7 of coins speaks of people who have put in a lot of effort into what they're building in this life. And they're still on this journey. And I think what I can see is this was you were trying to build stability in your life, not just through the relationship, but with the relationship. This might have been someone that you were involved with in regards to your work situation as well, financially dependent in some way. But because it's coming out again in the coins, what I feel like is you've managed to become that partner in business to yourself, and you've been becoming this solo entrepreneur. Also in regards to love, so you might have gone some time without actually dating people. Oops, we have some cards that jumped out right on top of the 8 of Wands. Yes, okay, so it's telling me now the period that it took you to get over this, or not get over it, but process it. Okay, process it. What were you doing in this time? Ai meu Deus, look at this. 8 of Swords and the Death card. You were having to get out of your, like, you were experiencing really deep anxiety, a lot of fear. And I think it's a lot of fear because so much fell away. It left you completely stranded. And that, you know, it's very scary. It's super, super scary. And what I'm seeing though with this card coming out, a lot of this was also mental anxiety on top of the external stress. You were also stressing yourself out with the situation. But it was a death that needed to happen. It was a rebirth that needed to happen. Because, and I'm gonna find out for you, why did this rebirth have to happen? Why did the tower have to crumble? Why did the tower have to crumble? And then I'm gonna pick you from this deck. This other deck is calling me to pick it up. Why did the tower, okay, this card. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. In this deck, it is literally depicted as a relationship. The 4 of Wands is the card of reaching a threshold. It came out like this for you. Reaching a threshold where you've stabilized, okay? Where you've stabilized enough to breathe out for a second, to take a breather. And this is in reverse. I think it speaks for itself. This person, this relationship was not built on solid grounds, so it had to crumble. It never reached any sort of threshold because it wasn't meant to, I'm hearing. It wasn't meant to. It wasn't what you thought it was, because we have this depiction of a relationship, of two lovers, and we had the card of family come out. So I think you put a lot of belief into this person, into this relationship. And it might have been quite a big disappointment. Why did it not work out? Guys, I got this new deck, by the way. And they're so pretty. It's an oracle deck, and on the back of this we have a message, and it's super suiting. So why did it not work out? Because love can never leave you. It simply shape-shifts and returns in different forms, seeking you. Isn't that absolutely stunning? What a message. Yes. You recognize that the love that you had, the love that you connected to this relationship, it didn't go anywhere. It just was shape-shifted into the love that would actually feed you and nurture you. You poured it into yourself. And not just into yourself, what I'm seeing is your connection to everything that is. Understanding, like tapping, what I was saying in the beginning, tapping into unconditional love and trusting that you're going to be okay, that you're going to be okay, and that you are accepted and loved the way you are, and seeing that as your baseline, and from that building your house, building your tower. And this time you make sure that the foundation is solid. And of course it is solid if you trust that love can never leave you, that it will always return in different waves and different shapes, and that the love that you put into this, everything that you poured into this, it wasn't lost. It will return to you in one way or another, and it has already, because you've shifted, you've changed, you've been reborn into a version of yourself where you can just exist and not worry as much about some other person's emotions. Because what I'm seeing here again, there was this very deep intermingling of people on a material level. Yes. One of these? No. This is such an interesting message. You know, I was thinking, I haven't really done love readings, but today I was having a thought about that, and here we are, very clearly having to talk to you today about that. Have faith in your dreams. Yes. Have faith that you will find a person that will return the love to you. Have faith that you will find a person who will want the stability with you, who will build the stability with you, and who will equally be as invested in getting to this place, into building something that you can share with others, specifically with the people to come, the people around you, the ones most vulnerable who need us to look after them. It is not just a responsibility, it is an honor to be able to live long enough and wise enough to share, whether materially or spiritually. It is an honor to be here, and it's an honor to have you here. I'm feeling very called to say. I'm feeling emotional now. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I get to do this for you guys, and I really hope that that my work helps. That is all I want in this world. Just make it a better place while I can, and then I'll go back happily. A time for healing. Wow. Time for healing. Yes. Is this something that the collective is heading into, or is it something that they've been already experiencing, they're in right now? I already have the answer. I heard it in my head. You're already in it. You've been healing. But are you going to more healing? What is happening? You're healing your connection with the material world. That is the next step. I see you had to go, the first thing you did was to have to deal with your emotions, right? To deal with your emotions, also with the material world, but it was a matter of literally saving what you could save from a falling tower, a burning house, trying to get just something, you know? And here you are now, in a healing phase where you are stepping into the Ace of Coins. You're stepping into a new beginning in terms of your material world. So you might have had to completely shift your life, change your life, because of this breaking of a relationship. But what it also gave you is so many more opportunities for you to live the life you want to live, and to manifest the life you want to live. Yes, the material world is now your playground. What is some guidance? What can they do to materialize all this healing that they've done within? What can they do to get this in the material world? The Page of Cups, the Page of Wands reverse, and the Five of Cups reverse. Okay. Very interesting. How we were talking about first the cups, and then there's the coins, and here the cups are coming up again. The Page of Cups is coming up as the only upward. Let me try to turn this around. As the only upward card there. The Page, here we have another page. The Page is still quite young. The Page is trying to learn something, always in relation to the deck that they are in, to the element. So the Page of Cups is trying to learn how to be emotionally available and emotionally mature. What does that mean? How do I fill my own cup? How can I fill other people's cups? How do I make sure that I keep a balance that works for me and for the people around me? That is what the Page of Cups is trying to get into. They're still really young at it. They're still maybe a little idealistic in their approach. With the Page of Wands here, the Page of Wands, what is he doing? He's learning to express himself. He's learning to stand in his power, to trust in the divine spark that is guiding us all. And this is in reverse. We also have the Five of Cups, deep pain and sorrow. This is La Llorona, I think. Sorry if I said that wrong, but the story of a mother who killed her babies in a state of despair, I think. And then she haunts people and try to get their babies. Very dark stuff. So you're being asked to release this pain. Release the pain. Oh, okay. Recognize that whatever emotion you're still having in relation to this relationship, it's pulling you down. Release it. Release it. Release whatever you still believe there to be salvageable. And this doesn't mean that you maybe believe this relationship to continue on, but it means releasing the need to interject, releasing the need to control with it. You're learning to just allow things to be. Even if you want to do something, maybe you shouldn't always do it. So if you're feeling a call to maybe reach out to this person, what I'm telling you here is don't do it. But again, tarot is not here to dictate your life. It is meant to be used as a tool to introspect and to figure yourself out. Like everything around us, the external world exists so we understand the internal better, I think. But yeah, what I'm seeing here, you're meant to like step into trusting yourself, trusting that you are at a place where, yeah, you still have a lot to learn, but you know at least where you're heading towards, right? You know what you want. You know that you're going towards emotional maturity and towards in yourself and in your relationships, I'm hearing. And you need to release still this lingering feeling that there might be that maybe, I think what I'm hearing specifically is what we were talking about earlier, this idea that your energy that you put out, and the ones are the energy, that the fire element, that all went to waste. And it does not matter. I think there is some sort of animosity or negative emotion in relation to this, unfairness, but it doesn't matter. It's about releasing the need for it to be fair. Because it won't. It just isn't. So what's the point of getting angry about it anymore? It's done and over with. And you're now stepping into your own power. Yeah, you're stepping into your own power. And what is to come? What is to come in the collective's love life specifically? Fears. Facing your fears. Well, maybe worth scribbling down for yourself things that you are scared of in relationships. Like, what are you scared of happening if you get into a relationship? Or what are you scared of happening if you don't? For yourself, for the other person, trying to go within again. Here's again the call to go within and deal with what's going on. Sometimes the external can be really loud and really take you out of what's going on within, but it's the conscious choice to come back that is you taking any sort of control in this life. Yes. Yes. Do we get one more of these? No. I am meant to get you one of these and one of those. Okay. One. What do you need to release? Ah. Yep. You see, the fears, they're being asked to be released. Your limitations, everything that is holding you in any sort of place where I think you feel like you still have stuff to process. You're okay. You've done so much processing. Now it's time to face the fear of getting back out there, potentially, for some of you. Or face the fear of saying, you know what? maybe I'm in a phase in my life where I just don't want anyone in my life because I can't, because I need to do other stuff, or I want to do other stuff. All of that is very legit. Okay, and then I'll get you one of these from this lovely new deck. I am being attacked by something, sorry. Give it a bit of a slap there. All right, last little message and I'll let you go for the day, my dear. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a full moon meditation coming out. Check it out if you want. We got a full moon in Capricorn. I am a Capricorn. Fun fact for you guys. I'm the most Capricorn person I've ever met in regards to all of my placements. Anyway, but that's gonna be a meditation dealing with finding the balance between unconditional love and conditional love. Understanding that, you know, we exist in the illusion of duality, and therefore we need to find balance in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Please check it out if you're interested. And if you're interested in a personal reading, my stuff about that is all in the description. Last message for you is this lovely card, which I think looks so fab, so fun. Yes, it's like she's just hanging out in a big tub of coffee. At the same time relaxing, because it looks like she's smoking as well. But she's smoking the universe and she's in the universe. She's bathing in it. Sometimes you can feel in your bones that it's time for a whole new era. Listen. Oi! Yes! Step into your power, my beautiful, beautiful soul. Do it. Trust yourself, be yourself. Learn from the hardships in your life. Overcome them. And maybe don't, but learn from them. Whatever happens, learn to face yourself. And only like that can you grow to become your new version of yourself. That was convoluted there at the end. Anyway, I'm letting you go. Here we go. It's getting dark. I'm getting cold. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Have a lovely day.